Are we supposed to be talking to you, JJ?
We'd like to.
Oh, we'd like to?
Where is little Max
Well,
at?
wait, are we waiting? This is Hollywood production.
I think Judy looks terrific. Being a mother agrees with her. I think that's all she's to now, be a mother.
It's nice. It's nice if you can work it that way. My husband would not let me work, so I could be a mother. We couldn't have everything we wanted.
Albie, you waiting for the cake? We got a fork in their hand.
No, I told him he said he
About 4 years ago, Erwin and I drove there on the way to York County, Pennsylvania.
We're on videotape. Where?
Did you?
Congratulations, Sam and Julie.
My granddaughter's
Okay.
out there.
I asked him to come too.
Yeah, I
Stopped at the library.
said that there was.
And built houses.
Oh,
So we stopped at the library. Did you go to it was,
No, I
it was
just
2
went
hours.
there.
We found pictures from
What's the schedule of balance of the day?
That's cute.
He's always in the kitchen. Yeah, that one. Over the big one. Is that right too? I remember when he was Albert's size.
I was his size.
Yeah, I remember. You were this big too.
Likes to stare. Yeah, he's it definitely does.
Well, why don't you?
What are we waiting for now?
Well, let's wait for your neighbor.
Okay, shut it.
I can remember even from when he
The reason I say shut it is there's not much tape left.
Guys, sit down.
Watch out for me. He's got high heel shoes on, you know.
I know.
That's
The sheriff's steady.
Alberto.
All right, as we told in a few minutes, the tradition of
That's fine. Yeah, we have.
naming the
Get nice and
firstborn
close.
son is as old as Judaism itself, I suppose, and it requires a Kohen, a priest of the temple, to officiate in these ceremonies, and we're fortunate enough to have in our own family Howard Katz, who is our in-resident Kohen, and
That's my new gig.
I won't have to write a check later, thank God. Okay, and we now turn the services over to
our
Uncle
last
Howard.
Pidyon Haben.
The last Pidyon Haben that was conducted here was with the proud father, Sam. And the resident Kohen at that time was my father.
His name is also Sam.
So we have a little bit of coincidence here.
History here.
History. The history of the ceremony that we're about to do starts when we were becoming a people in the desert after we left Egypt. And sometime after the Passover holidays, it was decided politically as to who had what responsibilities were among the people, and tribes were allocated, and the interpretation of the Torah was given to the people. Part of of what we're doing today is explained in 2 chapters of the Bible, and for historical purposes I thought we would read a portion of where it is, one in Exodus and one in Numbers. And if Warren would read this first paragraph in Exodus, the explanation of the first
Left my glasses over there. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Mr. Josh. Sure.
between both of us.
explanation of the law of the firstborn.
This is in Exodus chapter 13.
And it shall be when the Lord shall bring thee into the land of Canaanite, as he swore unto thee and to thy fathers, and shall give it much cattle. And they baked unleavened cakes for the dough which they brought forth out of Egypt, for it was not leavened, because they were thrust out of Egypt and could not tarry, neither had they prepared for themselves any victuals. Now the time the children of Israel dwelt in Egypt was 436 years, and it came to pass at the end of 436 years, even in the self-same day, it came to pass that all the hosts of the Lord went out from the land of Egypt. Am I reading the right?
Let's go, Moshe. Pick it up. In the beginning.
Oh. I'm reading about Passover.
Skip all the beginning parts. Let's go.
As he swore unto thee and to thy fathers, and shall give it thee, that thou shalt set apart unto the Lord all that openeth the womb. Every firstling that is male, which thou hast coming to a beast, shall be the Lord's. And every firstling of an ass that shalt thou redeem with a lamb. And if thou wilt not redeem it, then thou shalt break its neck. And all the firstborn of man among thy sons shalt thou redeem. And it shall be when thy son asketh thee in time to come, saying, What is he? That thou shalt say unto him, By strength of hand the Lord brought us out of Egypt from the house of bondage. And it came to pass when Pharaoh would hardly let us go, that the Lord slew all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both the firstborn of the man, firstborn of beast. Therefore I sacrifice to the Lord all that openeth the womb, being males. But all the firstborn of my sons I redeem. And it shall be for a sign upon thine hand, and for frontlets between thine eyes. For by strength of hand the Lord brought us forth out of Egypt.
Okay.
We'll give you 2 lessons.
That's supposedly the first reference to what we call tefillin, where we put on the black arm boxes in the morning for morning services. Like that?
I caught that. It shall be for frontlets between thy eyes. And sign upon thy
I got it.
It's okay. You already asked to do this one.
Forgive me, I'm a little slow.
Yeah, he's pulling rank. I'm a levy. He's pulled rank out of me.
So if I couldn't act, you're required to act.
That's right.
Oh, that's right.
I was here just in case.
In case I dropped the ball. Mr. Ken Spengler, my grandfather, I'd like you to read part of chapter 18 from Numbers. And it starts at line 12.
Okay. Till how far?
Till
Till
the
the
end.
end, okay.
Till the end.
All the best of the oil, and all the best of the wine and of the corn, first part of them which they give unto the Lord, to thee have I given them. The first ripe fruits of all that is in their land, which they bring unto the Lord, shall be thine. Every one that is clean in thy house may eat thereof. Everything devoted in Israel shall be thine. Everything that openeth the womb of all flesh which they offer unto the Lord, both of man and beast, shall be thine. Howbeit the firstborn of man shalt thou surely redeem, and the firstling of unclean beasts shalt thou redeem. And their redemption money from a month old shalt thou redeem them, shall be, according to thy valuation, 5 shekels of silver, after the shekel of the sanctuary, the same is 20 gerahs. But the firstling of an ox, or the firstling of a sheep, or the firstling of a goat, thou shalt not redeem. They are holy. Thou shalt dash their blood against the altar, and shalt make their fat smoke for an offering made by fire, for a sweet savor unto the Lord. And the flesh of them shall be thine, as the wave breast, and as the right thigh it shall be thine. All the heave offerings of the holy things which the children of Israel offer unto the Lord have I given thee, and thy sons and thy daughters with thee, as a due forever. It is an everlasting covenant of salt before the Lord unto thee, and to thy seed with